Welcome, Mr. Tenzin Tindula.
lhaksam puchene zamli la koso chani te mojane zamli shite so one no dale lama lhaksam puchene zamli la koso chani te mojane zamli shite so one jambre shenobu dale lama one gite shenobu dale lama Tiri nganzo de zomiandi nganzo pyoba chikbo yinne zomba mare zambulin kyo yongi shite seme shiwa semgi changsem zambulin kyo yongi shite ge chedo nganzo tirin zomdeyo zambulin kyo yongle ya tande tuzo dinala rewa chosa yije chesa gyab tensa 미직 제요나 디 자와 덴지 가서 뭔가 심어수가 요 말에 이 뭐선다 대행 안전 된 좀이야디 맞아 벼바 집보게 쉔고 제가 잠기 말에 잠블린 그 용기 생투바 제가 녹주 제와 니는 맞아 세시 지야다 잠블린기 레와 모디제 네 두비야다 레와 땡고 유튜브에 쳐도 드리는 거된 좀 돼요 야와 댄징 가서 베베 찍고기 자베 라마다 유노 말에 잠불이 교교리야 개감 낭주 막주 갭 개감 낭로리야 작가 잡아당 고서 루소 제베 두조 딘데 찍래야 잠불이 교용비 미참메기 센테서다 이제 예사 레와 주서 레와디 잠불이 교용기 레와 주서 니 가오무지 김송도 드린 안도데 마신 바들이야 세세시야다 생일 주로래 니만 잡고 용만 쳐도 드리면 맞지 오케이 내 친구지 동네디 동네 그 용로 동기야 그봐 기말에 개교기 미리 차상 소포 자갈 니만의 동네 그 용기 시 정리 시대 중에 정리 시대 대화 중에 약분에 만성은 정말에 니기 돈에 리대 야오무지기 제 지금 별백값이야 모두 성맥이 쌤 누구다 파셔 500원에 가심 도심 쌤 200원에 드린 거저 정토배 그치문데 니념동의 특징이지 인지는 수대죠 The reason why we have gathered here is not just for Tibetan people. It's not about His Holiness the Dalai Lama. It is for world peace, internationally. Everywhere you go in the world, There are wars, there are corruption, there are people killing each other. At that time, if there is one person, everybody can look up to and seek hope. It's His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who is at right age of 89. He keeps hope for all around the world. And therefore today, as Tibetans, people from the Himalayas, Indians, from Mongolia, and from people around the world, this day and this incident, this meeting, this gathering here is to reinstill our faith in love and compassion and all the values we ourselves find it difficult to practice sometimes. But this is the aspiration we all stand for. This is the aspiration that His Holiness Dalai Lama has been standing up for, and this is all we believe in. It is unfortunate that in the world that is so sexualized, where the word suck, if you go into the morphology of the word, you will see it had come into practice in this sexualized form only in the 20th century. If you see this word suck, this is the first action any human being would do at the birth. First action every human being, every living being would do in sustenance, in living. There's no shame in the word at all. It's just the perspective, the perversion with which the Chinese media planted it in the world. The Chinese media planted this 10-second clip with perversion, and that is crime. This is a cyber sabotage in the world against the Tibetan people. Today, when we are standing up here, it's not just about the values we stand for. We see as Tibetans that it is an attack on Tibetan people and our culture. That's why we are standing here. This is one of the reasons why it pains us deep in our heart. But we are not working out of anger. We are not working out of our anger. We are working with peace, because that is our culture. That is what His Holiness the Dalai Lama teaches us to do every single day. If this kind of perverted action had been done on any other religious leader, there would have been a war. The fact that we are not working out of anger is our strength. It's not our weakness. This is our strength. The love and compassion we have in our heart, it is our strength. And that is uniting not just us, but people around the world are united because the message of love and compassion His Holiness the Dalai Lama teaches us. His Holiness the Dalai Lama, at whose portrait I placed the white scarf today, it's not just 87 years old. This is the 14th Dalai Lama. The Tibetan people are led by His Holiness the Dalai Lama for 400 years. And not only that, the Tibetan people believe that the very origination of the Tibetan people came from Patiwu Changju Semba Tan Mathasimo. Partake Changju Semba the Mathasimo. The union of the monkey who was the reincarnation of Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of love and compassion. Therefore, His Holiness the Dalai Lama is the father of the Tibetan nation. This is the unique relationship. No one would understand us. This is what we want to say to the world, that the unique relationship between His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the Tibetan people is an entire civilization. And therefore today, when there is kind of attack on His Holiness the Dalai Lama, it's an attack on our civilization and our culture and our people. So therefore this attack is not an individual. It's an attack on the civilization, and we are fighting against it. However, the perverted act it is, however criminal it is, by planting 20-second video clip and maligning the name and the legacy of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, it's a poor attempt. It will not happen, and therefore we know that this is the right moment to speak up. Now is the time for every Tibetan to speak up, stand up, and use your language. Whether you can cry or dramatize or speak or sing or act or make a film, now is the time to get up and stand up. Up until now, international media had written about us. Now is the time to write the Tibetan story. Now is the time to tell the Tibetan story by ourselves, by bearing witness and speaking our heart to the world. As much as this is an attack on us, we must also know that this is a much larger part of the consumerist culture that is spreading around the world. The globalized consumerist culture is one of the things that is making an effect in this propaganda. Therefore, we must be aware of this, and therefore, I usually say, when we look at any kind of video, any kind of titillating 10-second video, we have to be sure that if you are actually spreading it, you are spreading it with responsibility. It might hurt other people also. So participating in this much sexualized, consumerist, globalized media world, we must know that as much as you gain pleasures in spreading it, there is also a responsibility in it. Of course, we are holding those media, whether the BBC or CNN or any of the Indian media in India, like Hindustan Times, Times of India, or even NDTV. We must also know that this is a fleeting moment. And in this fleeting moment, it is time to register our protest dutifully. Before the rise of such protests that happen around the world, I want to thank and also want to recognize people in the Himalayas who stood up and made their voice heard. Either it's from Ladakh, Lahore, Spiti, Kinnaur, also there in Tawang, Kalimpong, Darjeeling, Gangtok, South India, New Delhi, everywhere. We all got together because this is not just about Tibetan people. This is about the Buddhist world. This is about world peace. And this is all about the values we stand for, values we aspire for. And with this, I want to conclude here. We must remember, if we do not fight now, it will be late. And the consumerist culture would just go by fleetingly, and it would just keep in their memory of whatever they said, their accusations. Therefore, it is important to fight back with our words of love and compassion. It is a struggle against consumerist, dirty, sexualized world with our power of love and compassion. And therefore, once again, instilling our faith in His Holiness the Dalai Lama, I'll raise one or two slogans. We say this together. Long live! Long live! Long live! Long live! Media, media! Media, media! Media, media! Shame on Chinese government!
Shame on Chinese government!
Shame on Chinese government!
Shame on Chinese government!
Stop lying, Chinese government!
Stop lying, Chinese government!
Stop lying, Chinese government!
Stop lying, Chinese government!
Pagalo!
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 Pagalo! क्या अपलोड हो गया Sigla en vez. Sigla bien. Can we just read this? Yeah, can you read this whole thing?
Yeah, you can read it, but like...
Let's read one paragraph each.
Just whatever you feel, just say it. Okay? Whatever you feel, like, you know, if you made a mistake, don't worry, I will have it.
It's not dog.
Yeah, it's really important. We are New Yorkers, right? So important. Yeah, first, just read it and say it what you want.
It doesn't matter as long as I get them out, right?
How about wait? How about I ask? I know someone who will do it.
No, you can do it. This is what I want to do.
I know. No, there are people.
I feel like I used to be a very shy person when I was extremely shy. And later on I realized that I have to speak up. This world is all about communication. Right? If you don't speak up, then you speak up. Then first say that.
Come here.
I'm almost done.
No, please.
No, you can do
I'm good. I'm camera shy.
What's up? He said it's
No, I don't even know. I don't know. Long live the Dalai Lama. Stop media. Yo, there's only people. What are you guys doing?
alright, we gotta.
There was a belief and assumption that the act was maligned and the child was harmed. But we can say with absolute certainty that it did not happen. We urge the world not to rush and criticize His Holiness without acknowledging the cultural differences, language barrier, as well as the situational context of the video of where and how it took place. Today, I stand here representing the U.S. Ladakhi Skituk Tospa here in New York. My brothers and sisters in the Himalayan belt, political leaders, as well as people of all religious backgrounds, whether they're Hindu, Muslim, and Christianity back in Ladakh, who are standing against the defamation of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. We express our unwavering commitment to our spiritual Lama, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, who is an emanation of Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara for many of us, and a living Buddha of peace and love and compassion. Not just for us, but for all the humanity. We convey our strong support and stand in solidarity with the sentiments of 6.7 million brothers and sisters worldwide and Buddhist community at large. Ladakhi community is here to fight and deconstruct the ongoing cyber warfare by an oppressive government. As a global community, it's our duty to come together to defend the honor and dignity of His Holiness. and expose the malicious propagandas of media. His Holiness is a revered figure, not only among the Tibetan people, but also among people of all faith and nationalities. A beacon of peace, compassion, and wisdom for millions of people. He has dedicated his entire life to promote the values of non-violence, love, and understanding. He has inspired countless individuals to become better human beings and work towards building a better world. But despite his tireless efforts, there are some who seek to tarnish his legacy and destroy his reputation. They have spread lies and rumors against him, accusing of things that simply are not true. We cannot tolerate this injustice. And we demand that media be held accountable for their actions and that they apologize for the harm that they caused. It is essential to note that media is a powerful tool that can influence the way people think and behave. With the power comes responsibility. The media has a duty to report the truth. And when it fails to do so, it must be held accountable. We must demand the media stop spreading lies and rumors about His Holiness and instead focus on promoting peace and understanding. To conclude, let us remember the words of His Holiness Tenzin Gyatso himself. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Let us embrace these values and work towards building a better world for all. Long live Dalai Lama! Long live Dalai Lama! Long live Dalai Lama! Thank you.
Thank you, Stanzen Hikala. Now I would like to welcome Amachurim Samula for the slogans.
Tande de tradisobe begus nangdura dila berguite disungdo ngando dine anda kembe de di chayo mare nipche gi ringi dine pasha gya doya di shipchu sheni gangla chinche mage Times Square pado mimangzu ma pero nas ando ngando zerim sangma ando chegal dile kheche bando chegal ha deyes diche Times Square na ma pen ya june de lo pero nas ya yangja rongdi Times Square ne shipchu sheji gangla ya su yong ya yang rangja de khechimbo and zerim shidan ne deyes this one's and ditul jani ani dirin di tuze de naro nasungudu ta dine kembe do gotu ya indan long live the Dalai Lama!
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 Shame, shame, China, shame!
Shame, shame, China, shame!
China lies, people die!
China lies, people die!
Shame on Chinese government!
Shame on Chinese government!
Media, media! You can say stop lying! Media, media!
Stop lying!
Media, media!
Stop lying!
Media, media!
Stop lying!
Shame, shame! Shame, shame!
China, shame!
Media, media!
Stop lying!
Media, media!
Stop lying!
I stand with, you can say Dalai Lama. I stand with,
Dalai Lama!
I stand with,
Dalai Lama!
we stand with,
Dalai Lama!
Check the facts.
Chinese government, you can say stop lying. Chinese government.
Stop lying.
Chinese government.
Stop lying.
Shame on.
Shame, China, shame.
Okay, guys, let's go.
China is the liar. Stop lying to the world.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Guilty of genocide.
Guilty of genocide.
Stop the genocide in Tibetan.
Check the fact. Check the fact. Check the fact. Shame on media. Shame on media. Shame on Chinese government. Shame, shame, China, shame. China is a liar. China is the killer. Shame on killer. Shame, shame, China, shame. China is the liar. Shame on liar. Media, media, check the facts. Media, media, check the facts. Shame on media. Long live the Dalai Lama. Long live the Dalai Lama. Shame on Chinese government. Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
China is a liar.
China is the liar.
China is the killer.
China is the killer.
Shame on killer.
Shame on killer.
China, stop the defaming Dalai Lama.
China, stop defaming Dalai Lama.
Delanga sungai kenya na ya jangda lenga pero na sungutu de jangda mambutu la langa lama ya de mate ni jong to ke jago tu jangda China sungutu. China, stop defaming Dalai Lama.
Stop defaming Dalai Lama.
Right now, right now.
Right now, right now.
China defaming Dalai Lama. Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
China is the guilty.
China is the guilty.
Guilty of genocide.
Guilty of genocide.
Free Tibet, China out.
Free Tibet, China out.
Longsha, longsha, permiso.
Longsha, permiso.
Longsha, permiso.
Longsha, permiso.
Pergi takpo permeyen.
Pergi takpo permiyen.
Yama bene tate tonga.
Yama bene tate tonga.
Longsha, permiso. Video. Shame on media.
Shame on media.
Hey media, show the whole video, not the cropped video. Shame on media.
Shame on media.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
China lies, people die.
China lies, people die.
China lies, war dies.
China lies, won't die.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
China is a guilty.
China is a guilty.
Guilty of genocide.
Guilty of genocide.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
China is a killer.
China is a killer.
Shame on killers.
Shame on killer.
Liar, liar, Chinese government.
Liar, liar, Chinese government.
Stop lying to the world.
Stop lying to the world.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
China lies, people die.
China lies, people die.
Long live the Dalai Lama.
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 We stand with 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 the Dalai Lama.
特地从被送走了，迷茫着呀，人家骗的妈呀，对人家骗了那些别个学那个多，很多责任开车我仓满的，人家不了也送不多，吐了下了那送不多。Shame, shame, China, shame.
Shame, shame, China, shame.
Stop lying to the world.
Stop lying to the world.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame, shame, media, shame.
Shame, shame, media, shame.
Shame, shame, media, shame.
Shame, shame, media, shame.
Stop lying to the world.
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 Shame, shame, media, shame.
Shame, shame, media, shame.
Hi CCP, stop defending Dalai Lama.
CCP, Shame on media.
Liar, liar, Chinese government.
Liar, liar, Chinese government.
Stop lying to the world.
Stop lying to the world.
Tibet was never part of China.
Tibet was never part of China.
Tibet for Tibetans.
Tibet for Tibetans.
Shame on Chinese government.
Shame on Chinese government.
Longsha, Pimito.
Longsha, Pimito.
Maja, Simshu, Maja.
Maja, Simshu, Maja.
Peki Tapo Pemeye.
Peki Tapo Pemeye.
Yama Pene Tate Tonga.
Yama Pene Tate Tonga.
Longsha, Pimito. Maja, Simshu, Maja.
Maja, Simshu, Maja.
Peki Tapo Pemeye.
Peki Tapo Pemeye.
Yama Pene Tate Tonga.
Yama Pene Tate Tonga.
Long live the Dalai Lama.
Long live the Dalai Lama.
We stand with 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 the Dalai Lama.
Shame on media.
Shame on media.
I say media, you say stop lying. Media.
Stop lying.
Media.
Stop lying.
Media.
Stop lying.
I said Chinese government, you say stop lying. Chinese government.
Stop lying.
Chinese government.
Stop lying.
I said media, you say
Stop lying. Shame on Chinese government. Shame, China, shame. Shame, China, shame.
China lies, people die. Shame, China, shame.
What's happening here?
Long live the Dalai Lama. Long live the Dalai Lama. Shame, China, shame. China is a killer. Shame on killers. Shame, China, shame. China, shame. Shame, CCP. Shame, CCP. Stop lying to the world. Stop lying to the world. Stop lying to the world.
Ta dekya mi shul sabre. Ding ha zo kya shul sabre. Tesla me ma thengina mo chola ani Tadi New York lang orang so dia kasa too late New York tidua ngatu New York di lela bo yom mare ngatu di memang so ha khoya pe kya chimota New York di khajin sena ngatu chokjen shu gori de New York ti yorwa chokjen shu gore an New York di ngatu mirik chigo marwa zambuling ki immigrant changma de yore de ngatu ki kasa shunu che jidun sokpa de suinerwa 먼저 디 거사 레고 직zam야 있나로와 ngaran jogi de kasa de chogore karsa chogjen shugore chogjen shiala shubuju gorgre de de mima chu ha ko de pe kyechu murda chila denge de zo ro dagas let chashala jin chogdam de doji majawa de pe khapo yore de ngajo mi le sune khaju legu do da mi tongda mangbu legu do ngajo new york mi khaju le da 교도 나지 인데 말아버와 내가 챙기기 제 되고 그래 아니 내 겸이 흉섭도 왔다 다들 냐마이나 뒤 코라라 뒤에 도와다 이 봐봐 대 개배 겹치고 대 냐마 대 개배 겹치고 그래 대 겸이 흉섭 대 도와 얘네 등산 겹치고 말이 가진 겹치고 말해서는 등산 대 겹치고 말이 가진 서는 냐만 안 주대 개별 겹 공족이 쉬고 자체래 공족이 쉬고 자대 버줘들라는데 가서 천다 주 다음에 제로와 대체네 가서 NYPD 기로와 신나치고 왔다 공도 양조 용다 수그레스 랍제로와 뒤뒤 사자 딜랑 알아서 대 가서 사자 딜랑 아주 대 가서 초전 되고요 말이야. 초전 많이 만마시. 뒤뒤 아주 단단 미마 쉬우질래도 와. 뒤뒤 미마도 하고에 배켜지 머리. 뉴욕 미마도 가져래다 동담 먹을래도 와. 됐다. 타임스퀘어 도에 디젤 수용해야 요. 랑자. 됐다. 개미 거지 대도 같아. 개미 흉섭 대. Chinese embassy. Consulate. 대녀만 아주 망보대. 떨사래 대. 대마도 시고자 대 천다 주 담마다 제사래. 대체네 다당 안쪽이 대 담라 용주고 말이야. 대 녀마 대 아주 개별 겹치고 그래. 등산 개별 겹치고 말이야. 가진 쓰나 개별 겹버리시나 네 거기서 년가 쉬우지 동거래 돼. 와. 당 아주 녀마 되네 처음으로 되네. 네. 이네 들이 전화 공대라 당련 숙주 뭐 쉬우지 되고 그래. 결혼도 가려뭐 가르쳐서는 뉴욕에 미만도 하고서 뉴욕에 미만도 샘슈 간데다 뉴욕 미만게 에너지 간데다 다 타임 스코어 딱딱 강대요. 다단다 미 시부질래셔 더리 항상 뱃 항상 이게 밀래셔 되게 내 가서 나오도 아니 기란솔라 내가 용해도 내가 도쇼스 맞아 미 샘슈 용해 땅다 용마스 내 땅다 서그래 돼미 간데 망불래다 말아서 그 전조 지도 걸어라 딘데 망불래 두고 말해 다 되네 데리러 왔다 이게 다 거와 가서 라이브 두고 왔다 미 망체 뒤 요러 와 가서 폰 요러 와 라이브 체 가도 체스네 가도 캡다 망아 두고 와 아니 뉴욕라니 미 간데 좀 보다 와 다리 라다 미망체 다왕체 와 아니 가서 나란조 배바 좀 많이 봐 잠불링기다 부디 상매기로 와 개별 잡다 잡신바래 아니 상말아 두지 채널 라비아체 아니 니베 돌아로와 아니 직질랑 알아서 님 교주 맞주베체 다리데 가레스나로와 나란조기다 자웨 라마 공사 이슈노 불라 아니 매버들 레스 라이드로와 먼저 파 갑대 잡고 해야 돼 개침부 슈쳐고 왔다 갑대 맞아 버지나로와 아니 롱바 셴바 두족이네 시라 지금도 다리 안조 랭게래다 다리 안조 랭게래 다리 가리 먹고 가리 이내로 따와 가리 먹고 가리 이내로 다리 안조 랭게 차고 왔다 갑대 자야지 요로 세세제 믹세기 아 안조 국바 메스 아 레바 정구 메스 안조 레바 겨울음 지 거든기 안조 레 롭종 유스 아 안조 고수고 유스 장대 람라 무토네 두고이스 딜하고 왔다 디 메시지 쭉 쉬우랬다 디 딩아조 하고 디 백해 좀 버려 아니 롱바 고와 가서네 쑥좀 쉬우 결국도 믹세기 라다체 아 따왕체 아니 가랑조 남샤 윤도 도로모로 라고요 봐 도로모로 랍사 다즐링도 아니 게 간데 계기도 아 시킴네 간데 계기도 시킴이스 아 다즐링 원에 거는 영요 상만이 원에 전에 항상이래 단단 가랑조로 와 아 겨울음체 토윤대로 가서 상마 도서 직지 제했다 상마 도서 직지 제했다 고서 쪽다 요즘에는 저거로 가서 고서 쪽으로 와 가서 데가서 겨울음체 공 첩시 돈에 공부 쉬울 때에 데가서 견나 공대에게 첩시 돈에 겨울음체 공을 세매 쉬고래 겨울음체 공 원에 거라다 빼서 상계 레데 가족이 삼로 당당 지요로 와 아 가족이 대바 재단 지요로 와 이네 버저 촌에 삼로 당당 지요로 와 겨울음체 공기 세매 가대 쉬고도 겨울음체 공기 철에 나셔 요들라로 와 각박 간데 야고도 마빈 간데 쓰고도 겨울음체 마빈 바 간데 쓰고도 삼로 됐던 거다 공족이 야나 공대기 디디 가족 겨울음체 자 전부 가족 임버디 몽대 말와 가족 겨울음체 레슬럽체 가족 다가서 대바 제샤 좀 말와 가족 류가 예숨토네 가족 미진알 통을다 가족 미진알 겨울음체 공기 장대 임버디 가족 별 롱발이 깨요 말때네 가족 그 통으로 와 아직 샘토네 아직 꾸죠 된데 장보다 간대 이나라 줘라 상계 공기 아 미 규마 이내래 미 교보 이내래 미 축보 이내래 상마라 베다 참sem게 아 전주sem 상마라 책 나시 지우도 라다라 이나 아니 데 가서 나랑도 nga 동에 두줄라 라다라 nga 동에 두줄라 동중 제기도 공기 간대 나서 그래서 대쇼 비스킷 쳐서 아 비스킷 쳐지 아니 계라야 사쇼 중도 공된대요래 나라 셈베나라 가르팅도스나 공서 초라 세메 쉬에 지요로와 점불링라 단다 베다 마 쇼데로 막주랑데요로와 미참마 이제라고 왔다 아 이제라고 왔다 장대来 지요라 민도 삼고래 장대 휴머니티 来 지요로와 다 야가kel 모스네 인사니트 라고도 인사니트 민도 来 참메기 삼르나라다 민도스타 레와고라 민도스 라고와 이네 겨울음치 공라 나랑조 디데스 카 팔로체 겨울음치 셰레디 디데 제인도 셈베나라 이제 쉬우지 내도와 아 정말 휴머니티 来 지요로와 전주스 나랑조 정말 직발이다스 점링의 시대 내 도구레스 시대 람라 도버시나 점링의 시대 내 시그레스 네그레스 랍체 공서 쪽이 양생에서 송도 hope 라이드 베 임포턴트와 hope 아 딘딘 한조 다리 뉴욕 내미데 미 동다 망부 레도와 동다레다 직이 말다 동다레 딘딘 믹세기 아니 뉴욕 시티라 타임스퀘어 데 가서 야나 데 가서 에베스 담 코널 아주 개베 개인도 닥렌치다 겨제 개탕을 하고
Come on, guys, off the streets. Come on, hurry up.
딘데 때에서는 걔네들 연구로 와. 땅에 계좌 가시 지키고 말해. 다른데 슈누체, 지든 소바체, 비밀 소바체. 아니 라다체 아니 유구르 유구르게 데가서 게다르데 도와 룽마 마모시오 지글레 도와 다 직보치 자래 단다 샤기로와 제라 양 셴바 주요는 땡고로와 단다 랑자래 안 상마라 자실래